Well, here we are at the Kingdom in Carlsbad, California. This is TaylorMade's test facility, and it's where it brings golfers from around the world to be fit, including members of its star-studded tour staff like Tiger Woods and Jason Day and Dustin Johnson. And it's also where the company often unveils new equipment, which for 2019 is the M5 and the M6 family. And with everybody in the industry chasing speed, it's not surprising that the marketing slogan for M5 and M6 is "Everybody Gets Faster." But TaylorMade isn't just chasing speed, it's putting the gas pedal down and pushing the speed limit.
Here's something you may not know about golf clubs. Because of manufacturing variances, not all like-branded driver heads produce the same ball speed, which means that the driver you buy may not be as fast as the one you've tested. Furthermore, because golf's rules govern how much a club face may flex at impact, manufacturers are rather conservative with what they release. But what if every big stick could be as close to that speed limit as possible? That's the case with TaylorMade's new M5 and M6 drivers, which contain ultra-thin faces that initially flex too much before a resin injected behind their toe and heel brings their so-called trampoline effect just inside the legal limit. That's done through computer testing and a proprietary algorithm for every single head produced.
The nice thing is the entire face is thinner than it would normally be. And then we can again, 100% inspect and then just tune through each of these ports by injecting this resin to slow it down just so it's below what our target is. And so more of the face is thin that way and giving more speed on off-center hits because of that.
Visually, having two screw-capped holes on the club face through which the resin is injected is sure to raise eyebrows, but TaylorMade insists thousands of test shots resulted in zero face damage or impact on ball flight when contact is made there. To that end, the screws are slightly beneath the face and the tiny holes are flush. Like previous generations, there are differences between the M5 and M6. The M5 is the more adjustable club and features an inverted T-track movable weight system. The M6 has a complete carbon sole panel that puts more weight back and low in the club head. That brings down spin for a penetrating ball flight and more overall distance. Both drivers contain twist face and a more flexible hammerhead slot that enlarges the sweet spot to keep ball speed up on off-center hits. As for the fairway metals, those too now contain twist face. In fact, the M5 and M6 fairways feature a face twisted a half degree more than what's on the drivers.
Well, this part of the story where I come back on camera and segue into a new piece of the segment is called a bridge, which is convenient because the technology making the M5 and M6 irons faster is called a speed bridge.
The trade-off when producing game improvement distance irons with a low center of gravity and a flexible face is stability. The more weight that's pushed down in the club, the flimsier its top half becomes. TaylorMade has addressed that issue in its M5 and M6 irons with Speed Bridge, a bar that connects the iron's top line and base at the point of deflection. Not only does that stiffen the perimeter for better feel, it also allowed TaylorMade to leave the lower portion of the face unsupported with a through-slot speed pocket. Unsupported may sound like a negative, but in fact it's vital when chasing ball speed.
So having the lower portion of the face completely unsupported is not just a good thing, but a great thing. And that's because it's going to allow for more flexibility, more face movement on off-center hits, specifically when you hit the ball low on the face, right? And having the additional flexibility without the support means the face is free to move. If it's got a rigid structure behind it, it means it can't flex. Without flex, you don't have as much ball speed.
The M6 iron is designed for maximum distance and forgiveness. It has a wide sole and a thick top line to inspire confidence. The M5 has a smaller shape with a thin top line, narrow sole, and less offset. All clubs in the M5-M6 family are available for pre-order on January 18th and are at retail on February 1st.